Hey guys, it's Danielle and I have my little Charlie with me again today. So I am doing my Sunday video on Tuesday, but that's okay because I'm doing it. That's what counts, right? So I want to talk to you guys about my school planning, because if you watched my last video, you know that I talked about how we're not going to use books this year and we're primarily going to do life schooling. And so I usually do a planner and plan out like what curriculums we're going to do, what we plan on doing, a school schedule, all that kind of stuff. So this year I am using a bullet journal for our school planning. So if you are not familiar with bullet journaling, please look it up, Google it, research it, YouTube it, all kinds of cool information out on it. But this is our bullet journal that I am using, and essentially it's like agenda, but also a journal and a scrapbook and all of that wrapped in one. So I think it's pretty cool because it's not like an agenda where you have to schedule things and use their little tiny blocks and make your life fit into this particular schedule. So that's what I really like about bullet journaling, because we're not going to be doing a typical school schedule. I needed something where I could still plan but have the flexibility and the creativity, and then also a way to document our school year. So I thought that this was a great idea. So I just started it, and we start school in September. So we always start after Labor Day. It just works for us. So our public school started back last week and this week. So my oldest daughter started this week, but we will not officially start school until after Labor Day. So my planning starts for September. So with the bullet journal, all the pages are blank, and I'm going to kind of show you in the back here where I haven't done anything. So the pages are blank like so, and they have like these little tiny dots on them so that you can draw your calendars or whatever. And this is her, I guess, journal. So you could draw your pictures and calendars and things like that in them and kind of have a guide. So it comes completely blank, so it is yours to make whatever you want to do with it, however you want to do it, all that good stuff. Really cool. If you haven't heard of it, look it up and do some research on it. So far what I got my little cover page. Now, I'm not an artist, I cannot draw, never could, but I like the fact with the bullet journaling that I can draw and color and kind of be creative. And my goal for this school year is to take it back to my kindergarten years. And I know that sounds crazy with the ages of my kids, but that is kind of going to be the theme of this book. So the fact that I can't really draw and my drawing is kind of elementary, I think really signifies that. And what I mean by take it back to kindergarten, when I was in kindergarten many, not that many moons ago, school was like, it was just about having fun. I mean, we learned the fundamentals, how to tie your shoe, how to zip your jacket, you know, how to color, which you shouldn't teach a child how to color, but just coloring and taking naps and just playing with toys. And it was really just all about life skills and having fun and integrating you into this new world. And that's kind of what my goal is this year with my kids. I just want them to really have fun this year while learning some fundamentals, while learning some life skills. And it's not super structured and rigid, and just playful and colorful and happy and all that stuff. So anyway, so this is my cover page, and it just says "You got this," because I am worried that, you know, I might go back to books. I'm trying not to. So that's the beginning. And then this is my at a glance. So this is the remainder months for 2018. So I have that so I can just reference dates if I need to. And then this is 2019's calendar. And then I have here my future log. So this is for 2018. So all the, again, the remaining months in 2018 and things that I know are coming up for those months, or plans. I'll put like things that I want us to do in those months, so that when I'm planning in that particular month, I can refer here and see what I need to add to the calendar. So my goal is to put like field trips here. I want us to do tons and tons of field trips this year. I want us to do tons and tons of nature walks. Like, I want nature walks to be a primary core of our schooling this year. So I want to be able to put different parks and trails and things like that that we can go and visit. And so this is 2019's future log. I just tried different types to see what I might like, since this is my first time bullet journaling. And then this page is my 2018 goals. And so here for the remainder of the year, I have like what I want my work goals to be, my personal goals, my YouTube goals, because I told you guys I really want to make more videos. My blog goals, because I do have a blog that I write on. Of course, my homeschool goals, marriage, travel, finances. And then I put a nice, one of my favorite quotes, which is faith without works is dead. So I believe you gotta have faith, but you gotta do the work too. And then same thing for 2019. Same thing for 2019, what my goals are for there, for the same type of things. And then this page I have make memories 2019. So I plan to like make this page just put down our memories and fun things that happen, things that I don't want to forget, so that if I'm feeling discouraged, I can go back and remember like some fun things and some great memories that we had from throughout the year. And then I just have some pages here to jot down some ideas for my blog and my videos, and then as well as homeschool topics. So this one, the goal is to put down any topics that I want us to cover, questions that my kids ask that I'm like, oh, we need to dig deeper into that. I can write that here, all that good stuff. So this is my goal for September, say yes more. So if you guys have seen my video where I talk about saying yes, check that out. So that is my goal for September, and then we lead into September, and you guys can see I can't draw. So I did to kind of go along with my theme, I drew like a little schoolhouse with some grass, and then that's our family. What is that? And the sun and some clouds. So just very elementary, like something you would draw again in kindergarten. And then this is my September calendar. And then over here I have work. We just opened a store in our play space, so I have like how much inventory we've sold for September. And then this is to keep track of our nature walks. Who is that? And then here I wanted to do a mood tracker, because I want to keep track this year and next year of my mood and how I'm feeling throughout the year. So this supposed to be like a tree and a sunflower or whatever, but I have the different color codes, and every day I'll fill in for the month of September what kind of mood I was in, and hopefully I'll have a reference to what was going on, or you know, why I was feeling that way, so that when I do start to feel discouraged, I'll have something to look back on, and maybe there'll be a pattern or trend or something, I don't know. And then on this one I have habit tracker. So just drinking cups of water, cooking dinner, nature walks, which again I really want to make a habit for us. Reading books to my little kids every single night, I need to make that a habit. So I have that to be able to track like when I do that throughout the month of September. And then this one is our book tracker, and it's for all of my kids. So here I plan on tracking the books that they read, that they each read. I have one for myself too. And then for my little guy who's 3 who can't read, this will just be books that I track, that I've read to him. But all the rest of my kids, I'll have their book tracker for the month of September. And then this is how I plan on doing my lesson planning. So my lesson tracker. So I will write like ideas for science or ideas for art or math or history or English or PE or whatever here to kind of track our lesson plans and things like that. And then this is my skill wheel. So because we won't be using books and keeping grades, what I will do is I will track their skills. So for each kid, and I don't have anything for my older kids yet, but for like the little kids, like my little guy, I have count, his ABCs, his colors. So I can, you can see that right here. So I can color that in to kind of track that he has mastered that skill or where he is on that skill and all that good stuff. So this is kind of like my grading book, so to speak. I'm going to try that out for the month of September and see if I like it. If I don't like it, I'll figure out something else creative to do. And then this is the first week of September. So this is the actual agenda. And I just have events and whatever goals and tasks that I need to complete. Down here I have the goals for September, the must-dos, things that I absolutely have to do in the month of September, stuff, my list for things that are coming up the next week, and then a little grocery list. So that is my agenda, and that's what I have so far. So I haven't even started really, I penciled in a few things but haven't really started putting a whole lot of stuff in there yet. But this is what I plan on using for our 2018-2019 school year. So it will be bullet journaling, and I actually bought my kids their own bullet journals too. That is going to be part of their lessons for school as well. It's journaling, a lot of nature journaling, bullet journaling, things like that. So that'll kind of incorporate our writing and our English and things of that nature. So, and again, planning is a life skill. You need to know how to plan and manage your life and all that. So yeah, so that is our school planner for 2018-2019. I will keep you guys updated on how this particular planning is going and what I thought about the month of September and how it worked out for us and all that good stuff. I may get another book because I just bought this one at Office or Michael's, and it was like $5, but one of my pages are already ripping out. So I'm concerned that it may not last the whole year since it was only $5. So I may order just a more quality bullet journal if I really find that I love it after the month of September. So that's it. If you guys bullet journal already, leave that below. Let me know how you like it. Give me some tips on how to get through it. If you have questions about it, I'll tell you the little tiny bit that I do know. And that's it. If you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And I will talk to you guys again soon.